Hello, welcome to the potting shed. I'm Sean McMenemy and today we're going to have a look at disassembling the Squirrel Buster Classic. Always just grab a pair of pliers, take the feeder down, and if you look underneath you'll find that you've got a little metal locking nut there. Take the lid off and just hold the base. It's a metal nut with a plastic thread, so I always start it with a pair of pliers. Just give it a quarter turn and that loosens it, and then I take that off completely. Bom, 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 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 turns. Okay, and then that allows me to take the tube out of the cage. The cage is then ready and easy to clean. And then the next thing we do is to remove, we slide the yellow cap up to remove the lid, and inside you've got a cable which locks either side, which we pop out. So that's the lid removed, that's the next part. And then the tube and the base, ventilated base, we've got two little lugs here which we push in while holding the tube. Just give it a wiggle and that then comes apart. So that's the Squirrel Buster completely disassembled. Go and give it a clean, give it a wash, do whatever you're going to do. And then to reassemble it, first of all we take the ventilated base with its bar, we take the tube with the ports at the bottom, locate it. You'll see the two holes and little locating nuts there. A trick is to just give the tube a slight squeeze so that the two plastic bases do go inside it. Locate them and there should be a nice little click as I do. Click, locked in, locked in. Then we take the cage back. We pop the tube inside the cage. If we can get that in. Right, we've got a yellow lug here, which we locate there. And what that does is ensure that the perches and the ports are aligned for feeding purposes. Then the tricky part, trying to do this in hand, not at a table, I would recommend you rest it somewhere on the table, is to take the cable into the bar there and then hold it in place, and you need to just pop the cable back round the other way. Okay, and then we take the yellow sleeve, pop the sleeve down, and again that clicks into place when it's located properly, and that is the lid put back on. This is quite good, I like this because you can actually see where the squirrels have been chewing on the lid in frustration. And then with the nut and the plastic thread, you screw that on. Never ever tighten it with pliers, only ever do it finger tight and loosely finger tight at that as well. And that is all of the Squirrel Buster Classic reassembled. And if anything heavy comes along and sits on the pegs, it closes the cage, can't access it. I shall refill that with seed and hang that back up in the garden.